Hey everybody, Bofties here, and welcome back to my Crusader Kings 2 Let's Play, where I am playing a different character every time I die. Last episode, I continued to expand the kingdom of the Hunchbacks, taking a few independent counties down here, and generally just avoiding my more powerful neighbours, such as this guy, who I'm pretty sure has quite a few men. This is also a nice feature I didn't notice last time I was playing, that you can see the amount of levies a country has just from the leader, or from each leader has at his disposal, instead of having to go into the realm tree and then hovering there, which is what you've always had to do. Now you don't have to, which on its own is fantastic, and of course you can keep track of exactly how they're doing domain and vassal limit way. Anyway, yeah, so I was avoiding going to war with them, mainly because he has 5,500 men-ish, give or take. I have significantly less. I mean, what does my thing say? I have 3,500. So I still really can't take on this guy to bring these territories into my realm, the de jure realm. So, I mean, maybe if I brought in the Mordvins, but they're allied as well. So I'm not convinced it would go in my favour. Who's the heir to this? This guy. I don't know. I was going to marry him off to one of my family members just to keep the alliance, but somehow my sister is still alive. She's still Tengri as well. I'm not sure how that happened, because our dad was Pagan, was a Suomenescu Finnish religion. So I don't know how that actually happened. Anyway, yeah. So Meshira controls these two counties as well as all along here. Chud is allied with them and is pretty likely to call them in if need be, if I go to war. Oh wow, maybe not. Okay, they hate each other, so maybe he wouldn't. He is of course my ally as well. I might be able to go to war with Chud. I have de jure claims on all this land, so I could. He's only a kid as well. What's this guy's opinion of me? He likes me quite a bit more than. I mean, but it's a risk. It is a risk. I'm gonna like send this guy a gift. 100. No way. That won't improve his opinion. Either way, no. I'm gonna keep going south. I don't need de jure Rus. I'll make my own de jure Rus with Blackjav and Kiev. Can I take Kiev? Truce. Truce for 3 more years. That's not too bad. So I'll appoint a chancellor because I forgot to do that. He can improve relations with Mordva, because they're the only people I want to improve relations with. I don't need to fabricate claims because I'm pagan and I just take what I want. This guy's suppressing revolts. Oh, of course, I've been a tyrannical bastard. So I'm going to organise a raid because I want to have some troops. Free troops are always the best troops. Lithuania is a possible target. They have just over 1,500 men, and they're allied with Trakai, which is this tiny single state there with 600 odd men. Basically, Lithuania, I can kill Lithuania if I wanted to, which I do, surprisingly enough. So, which would be the best one to go for? I mean, this Pinsk is part of Ruthenia, so it might be worth getting that, and then I've got more solid hold. In fact, yes, I'm going to go for Pinsk, because he only has one ally. I outnumber him, troops. And who are these? They're a adventure band, aren't they? Anyway, so yes, I'm going to declare war, like so. March this army in. Do I need to raise tribal army? I'm not going to, I can save that. I still need to give away this bit of land that I got, Roslavel. No, it was different. What was it? One of these? Beresti. Volnia. I'm going to give this land to one of my family. This guy. Why not? You can have. What is it? Beresti and Vladimir Zelinsky. Can have that. Cool. So, of course, child rulers are the best rulers. They're really not, but wonderfully, I don't care. It's a great feeling, just like when I die. It's like my character would actually probably be feeling. It's not my problem when I'm dead. You want to be. You are significantly better. So yes, my other guy was possessed. Cool. Anyway, yeah. So this guy, what's he doing? You leading troops? You are leading troops, aren't you? Are you my best commander? No, this guy's by far the best commander. So this guy can proselytize. Because I am Suominesco and most of the land I've conquered is actually Slavic, which is not good. For me, anyway. Suominesco faith. I could reform the faith. I never even considered that. Okay, so Kiev, that, and where else is Suominesco? That one. So that's. Oh, and there's the last one, Pomerania. Okay, so if I wanted to reform the faith, I'd need Kiev. What's the other one? Plock. Plock, which is under control of Poland, I believe. Yes, it is. Who doesn't have that many men. Declare war, conquest of. Okay, I'd have to make my way there slowly, but it's possible. I mean, obviously, it's unlikely. If I was continuing this dynasty after, probably it'd be very likely, very easy. But I'm not, so I'll actually. Oh. Okay, my Chancellor, my Spymaster has been arrested, so I will replace him with her and send him back down there. Cool. That is actually, yeah, that's going to be my next challenge, I think. I'm going to try and reform the faith. I mean, it's going to be difficult, obviously, because, let me just see. Oh, okay, cool. I'm actually going to double check because I think I got that wrong. Okay, Kexholm is, oh, it's holy site of the. I was looking at the wrong ones. That's why. Cool. So it is very possible. I mean, obviously there's that bit of land which is controlled by the very powerful Mishira, so that's going to be more difficult. But there, Kexholm is just on the thing. Can I attack Livonia? I can't. No, I can't. That's unfortunate. But I could get Kexholm, and I could probably get some Sarima if I could. I mean, what's their? Yeah, they don't have many men. They don't have many allies. I'm actually gonna change my mind on this guy. Make him resign, reassign him, and get a fabricated claim on Sarima because I don't have a de jure, I don't have a conquest claim on it at the moment, which is annoying. Oh, hello. Where have these guys come from? Trakai? That's not fair. Okay, so I'm going to raise my levies. I didn't think I'd need them, but I most certainly do. And carefully, so as not to immediately lose the battle, I will send all my remaining troops over there to... Okay, no. I'm going to have to head everyone to Minsk as well. So I was not expecting that. I was not expecting the sheer amount of troops they were going to send. But it's fine. I'll outnumber them once everyone else turns up. This guy wants to be my marshal. He has no diplomacy at all. Why do you hate me? Tyrant. Oh yeah, cool. I am a tyrant, aren't I? No. You can hate me if you want. I'm just going to keep you as my general. Remover is apparently quite an easy one to perform because obviously it's all 3 of the things are in de jure Lithuania, which is the starting kingdom, if you'd like, of Remover Faith. And obviously there's also Bryansk and is it? It is there, isn't it? Yeah, thought so. So it's all quite Sarima. Oh, who much I kill? Oh yeah. Okay, everyone retreat. 30th of March, 30th of March. Oh no, they won't make it. Keep going. Do I have to raise a tribal army? I'm going to raise another tribal army. Cool, so I've got 2,500 men on the way, which is exactly what I need. Well, attempts to escape from prison, no things were pointed my way. Who inherited this other guy? I can't remember why I want to kill that guy, but cool. Are there any actual claimants for Samira? Because that would be quicker. There are, but I don't think they won't join me, which is a shame. But whatever. We don't control Raviola. I didn't realise that was such a fantastic name. Where is Raviola? Raviola? Oh, Kexholm is... There it is, yes. So Kexholm is controlled by the Norse. Svitjod is back with a vengeance. I didn't even notice. But there they are. So cool. I'm on negative 31% in this war, which is a shame, but not exactly the end of the world. Once this 2,000... Get over here. Once this army's arrived... Stop leading troops, you're useless. Anyway, once this army's arrived... Oh, my chancellor died. That is a shame, because he was actually better than this guy. So I'm going to send him back there to try and fabricate a claim. Not sure how much money claims cost as a tribal. Because it does scale depending on how much money you're earning. So it probably... A lot of things are only costing 1 or 2 gold. Which is affordable, to put it lightly. So maybe that'll be the same for there. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go in. I outnumber them by 2 to 1. So even though I'm crossing the river, I should crush them, and I have. That guy has many a claim. Cool. Can I ransom you? Yes. So heading to Lithiel. I'll get some gold off him. How many more guys do I have? Oh, can ransom him as well. Ruslan, why not? What's my focus? I'm trying to seduce, aren't I? I'm going to change my focus. I'm going to change it to war. Cool. Yeah. I will focus on war. That's what I'm doing. Send him to Vilnius. Once I wipe out the army, I'll turn up in Pinskin. What's going on here? Subjugation of Ruthenia. That is such a waste of a subjugation, CB. And I want that land anyway, so... How about no? Yeah, it's not going to work for you. Although, of course, if they then try and take the land, I'm just going to besiege their capital and do it that way, because if I go there, they'll get the war score. Or will I? Because they're technically... They are my vassals. Does that count as me controlling it? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Okay. But what if I call this guy... Who's he arrested by? High Chief Azera. How does that work? Either way, whatever. I'm going to call tribal vassals. He will decline, probably, which is a shame. I can raise another tribal army because I've gone over the thing. Oh, none of my vassals want to come and join me in the war. If this guy takes the land, it's not the end of the world. Obviously, I prefer it myself, but it doesn't matter. He's my family, he's my realm. I've died. That is unfortunate. I was really enjoying that one. Oh well. Okay, so save game. The Hunchbacks is over. That was a great little thing. Okay, so I won't be reforming the Suamonesco faith. That would have been a really nice way to affect the world. So yes, I will resign. How long did I reign? I reigned for what? 0 days? That's wrong. Okay, cool. Well, I think it was probably about at least 30 years that I was playing him. Probably longer than that, because obviously he was already established. Anyway, so I'll load this save. I'm really disappointed I died then. I was really enjoying that life. Anyway, so I will randomize, and who do I get? I get the Count of Innsbruck in Bavaria? I think that is. Anyway, let's play. Count of Innsbruck. This is Innsbruck. Wonderful. Do I have any other land? No, I am unmarried. My wife has died. I am trying to become a good hunter. I can't change focus because he's already changed it. I have a claim on this land. It's controlled by my brother. It's a weak claim that I have, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So if he actually had an unfortunate accident, which let's say he will, then I'll be able to press the claim against his heir, who is my cousin. So that's what I'm going to go for. Now, first off, I need to marry. And I will go for... You have a claim on Pickland. Hmm. Weak claim or proper claim? No, let me... Oh. What's happening in Pickland anyway? Oh, Ireland is still going strong, which is good. I haven't looked at them for a while. They have taken... They've expanded by 1 county. Steady wins the race, I suppose. But I don't know what the race is. King of Pickland is still... King of Pickland. Francia formed. I didn't notice. Impressive. Not Holy Roman Empire, though, which is unfortunate. Francia is very common compared to Holy Roman Empire, because you need... There's many more restrictions for the Holy Roman Empire than there is for Francia. Francia, you just need, like, the standard 80% of the de jure empire, but also a kingdom title that's not part of Francia, I think. So, obviously, as Charlemagne's descendants, you just go out and you take... and what's de jure? Yeah, you take East Francia and Saxony, which he hasn't taken, but he's taken East Francia. Obviously, it's split up a little bit, so that's why you can do that. I mean, let's have a look. Hang on. De jure Francia is huge, so that's fair enough. Anyway, what was I doing? Yes, I was marrying. So I want someone with that I can get an alliance of some sort. Or at least claims, Vexin and Saxony. You know what? Yeah, why not? Doesn't matter too much. I have no stewards, so I'm gonna invite a noble to court, and then I'll go to this. Actually, half decent steward, not the best, but not the worst. Cool. So I'll have him collect taxes. He's currently training troops, which is good. You can fabricate a claim, 15, perfect. The best. That's the level you need to actually fabricate a claim on a duchy. So there is the Duchy of Tyrol, which I'm currently part of. So if I get a claim on this bit of land, then I can keep going, and we'll see where it takes me. How many men do I have? Fair amount of men. How many men does my brother, my cousin, have? About the same. That'd be an interesting war. Anyway, yeah, let's get this game on the roll. Oh my court chaplain is appalling. Like, so I'm going to improve religious relations just to see what happens. Okay, I've got marriage, which is good. I'm going to send this guy to Byzantium, and I have CBs on my liege. I can demand independence from him. I don't think that would go particularly well. Oh, that's great. Splits it. So from his own domains, he has 10,007 and couldn't speak then. 1,071. But from his vassals, he has 500. So the very minimum, he'll get 1,000 men. That's not a war I can really win at the moment. So Francia's just expanded a little bit, I think. What's happening in the world? Because of course I'm playing a Catholic vassal, so there's not much that will happen, unfortunately, which is a shame. I've built some castle fortifications though, which is a nice investment that the AI did before I took over. Why is Crete free? Iconoclast. Oh yeah, they had that massive competition thing. Tide is still going on somehow. Zunbil's still alive, which is incredible. Something good that happened in the most recent patch is that... Oh. Yep, become more fertile, why not? Something good that happened is that Decadence Revolts are actually a thing. They're much more powerful, much more potent, and they can actually take the Abbasid Empire apart. And I've seen screenshots, and I might have weed a little bit just from excitement. No, I obviously didn't, but that, you get my meaning. It needed fixing. Like they were too strong. There was no problem with Muslim empires because they expanded with invasions and jihads, and then they didn't collapse like at all. They had no issues at all because of course the opinion modifiers due to piety and the many traits. But of course now that my amazing cardinal guy has died, so I'm going to invite a holy man. And I'll see how good he is. 11, actually pretty decent, so I'm going to send him to the Pope, see if he will give me money. Anyway, yeah. So Decadence Revolts have greater effects now. They have at least the same amount of men as the liege they're revolting against, and it's more likely for, I think it's more likely for counties to go independent at the very least. I know that the winner of the Decadence Revolt doesn't get claims, so if people are revolted against him during the Decadence Revolt, he can't immediately get rid of them. So anyway, yeah, quite looking forward to see what happens with this current patch running. And yeah, what's going on? So what's going on? Oh, there's a revolt going on. But yeah, I will leave this here. Thank you for watching. The Kingdom of the Hunchbacks is still alive, which is good. What's that? It's split up quite a bit, hasn't it? King of the Hunchbacks. oh, I meant to change the name of the dynasty. I forgot to, because that's not the correct spelling of Quasimodo. I know that, but I forgot. Yeah, so actually, it's fairly stable. There isn't a... Oh, there is a war. Okay, that's just a normal war that's happening. Anyway, yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.